Hey guys, today I have a really exciting video for you. I'm going to be swatching the entire new collection of highlighters from Colourpop. They were nice enough to send me all 15 shades, so I'm going to swatch each of them for you guys, describe the shade, show them to you on my skin tone. You know how a swatch video goes. I'm really excited because I love Colourpop. They are a brand that I discovered through being on YouTube. I use them in my tutorials. I've had them in my monthly favorites. So I'm so excited that I get to show you guys this first look at the new highlighter collection. Alright, so like I said, there's 15 shades in this collection. A few of them I would kind of consider blushes in my opinion. Then you have your traditional like really pretty champagne highlights, and then there's some really darker bronzy shades. So I'm just going to go kind of in as close order to lightest to darkest that I can go. So if you guys have already used Colourpop eyeshadows or blushes, then you already know the texture of these products. If you haven't, the closest thing that I can compare it to is a cream product, but it's really not even a cream. It's really this, I really can't compare it to anything else because Colourpop is the only product that I've used that has this type of formulation. It's a really pillowy, bouncy type of formulation, and you get the best application through skin to skin contact, so applying with your fingers directly to the face. But of course with certain products you're going to want to use a brush because you want different types of control, but really the best way is to use your fingers. But I use brushes with the products too and it works fine. So we're gonna get started, and this first shade is called Stole the Show. This is a really light, snowy, silvery white type of shade. On me it looks very silver. I have it here on the back of my hand. This is it applied full and built up. That's about 3 layers of the shade, and then this is just 1 layer of the shade. This next shade is called Monster. In the pot it looks white, but applied to the skin it is an iridescent baby pink. I have it on the back of my hand. This is several swatches built up, and then right next to it I just have 1 swipe. This next shade is called Hippo. On camera it's looking white in the pot, but actually in person it's a light, very, very light lavender shade. And swatched on the skin it's a very iridescent icy lavender. So I have it on the back of my hand. There it is built up several times, and there it is just 1 swipe. This next shade is called Smoke and Whistles, and on my skin this looks like a apricot toned highlight. So here it is on the back of my hand, a built up swatch, and then right next to it I have it very lightly applied. This is the shade Spoon. This is, to me, a traditional champagne type of highlight. Here it is on the back of my hand, swatched up several times, and then right next to it, just lightly applied. But this one does just have like little tiny gold flecks all throughout it. This is the shade Highly Wasted. This is an iridescent pinky orange. So here it is built up on the back of my hand, and then there it is, just 1 swipe. This is the shade Tease Cake, and on my skin tone this looks like a light shimmering rose. So there it is on the back of my hand built up, and there it is just applied once on the other side. This is the shade Tasty. This is a beautiful, bright, really bright, shimmering coral shade. So here it is on the back of my hand, applied several times, built up, and then there it is applied once, nice and sheer. This is the shade Boba. This is a really beautiful bubblegum pink with a really intense shimmer. So there it is built up on the back of my hand, swatched several times, and then there it is once, just applied sheerly. This is the shade Sticky Sweet, and this is a really, as you guys can see, bright berry purple, almost a grape purple. And here it is on the back of my hand, swatched up several times, and then here it is just applied sheer. This is the shade Wisp, and this is my favorite shade out of the whole entire collection. I'm at a loss for words for describing this color to you though. I would say it's a taupey bronze though. I'm at a loss for words for the way to describe this shade, but it's my favorite. It's what I'm wearing as a highlight today. I love this color, so I highly suggest this to those of you that have a similar skin tone to mine. Here it is on the back of my hand, swatched up, and then here it is applied lightly. This is the shade Lunch Money, and on me this is just a light beige highlight. It's what I have on both of my eyes as my inner corner highlight, and here it is on the back of my hand, swatched up several times and then just applied sheerly right next. This is the shade Butterfly Beach, and again, I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry. I seriously sat here for like 5 minutes just trying to think of a way to describe this. And the best thing that I can say is I feel like it's kind of a coppery bronze shade. It looks bronze, but then it looks copper. I'll have to show you guys the swatch on the back of my hand. So here it is, and it looks like a bronze shade. But then you guys can see in different lights, it turns into a copper shade. This is the shade Most Necessary, and this is a orangey copper shade with a gold shimmer all throughout it. This is the last and deepest shade of the collection. This is the shade Avalon, and on me this is just a deep, true bronze with a bronze shimmer throughout it. So here it is on the back of my hand, applied several times, and there it is right next to it, applied sheerly. Alright guys, so that was all the swatches from the entire new collection of highlighters from Colourpop. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you found it informative. I will have links and information located in the description box down below. I will also have Twitter and Instagram down there as well. Please come follow me on there. I would love to talk to you. Please leave some comments down below in this video so that we can talk to each other. And I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!